Hi, I'm Congresswoman Katie Porter. Today I wanted to speak directly to the people of California's 45th District. There's been a lot of noise in DC and in the press about impeachment, so I wanted to share my thoughts with you. I've spent hours reading and analyzing the Constitution, articles written by leading scholars, and the 200-year history of our democracy and its system of checks and balances. After weeks of study, deliberation, and conversations with Orange County families, I've decided to support an impeachment investigation of the president. I have not come to this easily. I come to this decision after much deliberation, and I know deeply what this means for our democracy. I didn't come to Congress to impeach the president. I ran to use my decades of consumer advocacy to help Orange County families. I ran to fight back against big pharma and outrageous prescription drug pricing, to help families with the crushing costs of childcare, and to take on the affordable housing crisis hurting our community. And I will continue to do those things and much more. But when faced with a crisis of this magnitude, I cannot with a clean conscience ignore my duty to defend the Constitution. I can't claim to be committed to rooting out corruption and putting people over politics, and then not apply those same principles and standards in all of the work I do. I've reached a point of clarity in my decision. Congress must continue the work of Special Counsel Mueller. In his report and public remarks, Director Mueller emphasized that under current law, he did not have the option to indict the president. But despite the limits of his authority, the special counsel was clear that he could not exonerate the president. And he presented extensive evidence of obstruction of justice that requires continued investigation by Congress. The administration has refused to respect the rule of law. They have ignored multiple subpoenas. They've directed current and former high-ranking officials to disregard summons to testify, and the president has continued his efforts to spread mistrust of our law enforcement, contempt for our journalists, and false information about the law, Director Mueller's findings, and basic uncontested facts. The question is not whether a crisis is in our midst, but rather whether we choose to fight against it. I've been a Congresswoman for 5 months now, and serving you and my country is one of the greatest honors of my life. But I came to this position as an attorney and a law professor, a mom to 3 amazing kids, and as a patriot. And I will continue to draw on that and on our love of this country and its principles as we navigate this trying time. As always, I welcome feedback on this decision, whether you agree with me or not, and will keep you updated moving forward. I will continue to be fully transparent with you, even and especially when it's hard. Today, I have a heavy heart and a deep concern about the state of our nation, but I have faith in our Constitution and the tools that it gives us to meet this challenge head on.